All right, guys, welcome back to this continuing saga on the pGALA token situation hack, white hack, all that other stuff. There's still a lot of confusion around, and I'm here to clear it up. So what's going to happen next? So how are we going to how are people going to be compensated? Who's going to lose money? Who's going to maybe make money? And what to do, most importantly, what to do at this stage to avoid losing money, because I see people losing money. I'll show you. This guy here losing money. This guy here losing. All these people are losing money. Well, all the greens are anybody that's buying. Okay, people that are selling, don't know what's happening to them, but people buying right now, they're losing money. And I'll tell you exactly why that is. Look at the price here, 0.0034. Okay, right? This is the price that people are paying on Huobi right now for this token. I should possibly tell you right now, there are three pGALA tokens right now. One that's being traded on Huobi, another one that's being traded on PancakeSwap, so on a decentralized exchange, and then there's a third one which is going to be reintroduced with this whole settlement situation. Okay, so that third one, that's going to have full normal value. The other two that are currently being traded, they don't have proper value. Okay, and they are currently being completely mispriced, and unfortunately they're being too expensive by a considerable margin. Okay, so first of all, let's cover the one here on Huobi. So this one's traded at 0.0034 cents. Okay, now what is the actual value of this token? We know this because this has been explained in the postmortem here. Okay, so I've covered this in my previous video, but it's very long, so most people probably didn't even get to that stage, so I'm going to do this separately here. So this is really important. So let's look at the value here. So this is what is actually worth, based on calculations that they recovered, 12,977 BNB, which is worth approximately $4.5 million right now. Okay, this is what they got through white hacking, through draining the pool, because people kept buying, which means they kept putting in BNB and taking out the fake GALA. Okay, the inflated pGALA, and that's how much money these guys were able to extract from the pool before this whole thing ended. Okay, and people stopped buying, although they appear to be still buying it, and as I'll show you right now on PancakeSwap, it's still available. See GALA, see BNB, it's still available, and it's available at this price here. Can you see this price here? I've actually done a calculation, and this price works out to be 0.0012. Okay, so PancakeSwap is trading at 0.0012 roughly. Okay, this goes up and down, and I can show you the exact value here on PooCoin because they have a proper chart, and you can see it's trading at 0.0012. Huobi is trading this exact same, well, not exact same token. I'll tell you why they're not the exact same token, even though they are the exact same token, but they don't have the same value because they don't have the same functionality. One is on a DEX, fully decentralized. The other one is on a central exchange where you can only withdraw them but not deposit them. Okay, so that's the really key point here, because otherwise people would be arbitraging PancakeSwap with Huobi, but they can't because they can't deposit them. They can only withdraw them. Obviously, the price is higher on Huobi than it is on PancakeSwap. But this one cannot be bridged back to ERC20 GALA. Okay, so that's the important difference. So let's go over to Huobi, and just to remind everybody again. So yeah, I want to show you the pGALA token. This is what I had left, like essentially dust. But you can see here, it's possible to withdraw, but it's not possible to deposit. Okay, guys, this is the key here. And that's why you can't arbitrage between PancakeSwap and Huobi at the moment. And the prices on both of these exchanges, though, are way, way, way too high. On Huobi, it's 10 times too expensive. As you can see here, 0.0034. On the decentralized exchanges, it's at 0.0012, so it's about a third of the value. And the reality is these tokens are only worth 0.0038. So 3 zeros, not 2 zeros. So it's 10 times too expensive on Huobi compared to what it's actually worth, and it's about what, 3-4 times too expensive on PancakeSwap. So everybody that's buying pGALA token right now are getting shafted, because that's all they're going to get for it when the second snapshot is taken, and after that they're going to be worthless. So let's look at the recovery plan. So this is essentially the recovery plan. So the first part is aimed at restoring access to a fully collateralized pGALA BSC token, which will be able then to be bridged over to ERC20 and have normal one-to-one value with normal GALA. Okay, and the second part is aimed at returning in full the BNB assets collected from whitehead draining off the pool, which was collected in exchange for uncollateralized pGALA. This is the stuff they minted out of thin air. And this is approximately 0.50109 BNB for each uncollateralized pGALA token. This is the stuff that's now trading on PancakeSwap and on Huobi. which means approximately 0.3038 at current BNB USD prices, which is around $350 per BNB. So I've double checked and triple checked these numbers, all check out. Okay, I've also done reverse check to make sure these guys didn't get it wrong by a factor of 10. And I calculated that this basis, the current supply of pGALA tokens at around 11 billion. Let me see if I still have that calculation somewhere here. So I divided essentially the amount of value versus the BNB, and then you get how many tokens are in circulation. And this is the number here, 11 billion. Okay, these are millions, thousands, and then singles. Okay, 11 billion tokens are currently in circulation that are not controlled by these guys that are actually in free circulation right now. So this is obviously, it's traded at the wrong value. And what's going to happen next is they're going to do, so the first snapshot is snapshot 1 was taken on November 3rd at 1945 UTC. So that is before the incident. And these guys are going to get the new pGALA token that's going to be fully collateralized one-to-one with normal GALA token on ERC20. Okay, these guys are going to get their money back. These guys are fine. But after the incident, the guys that are buying and selling after the incident, these are the guys getting shafted. These guys are only going to get, there's going to be a second snapshot taken, which is going to be tomorrow, November 7th, at 8 p.m. UTC time. Okay, this is UTC. So in Europe, we are +1 to UTC, which is, it's going to be 9 a.m. in Europe, 8 a.m. UK, Ireland, and then calculate whatever it is for you or wherever you guys are from. So, and this is really important because at that stage, they're going to take a snapshot, and whoever owns this pGALA token, the worthless one, the inflated one, are going to get compensated, but at the value of 0.00038, not the price that it's currently trading at on Huobi and on Pancake. Now, there's a reason why it's worth more on Huobi than on Pancake, other than just pure stupidity, and that is because Huobi have a sort of promise that they're going to try and compensate partially for this, and I'm going to show you their plan for compensation as well. But I don't know how people even know what that's worth right now. So this is the compensation plan here. Okay, so they're going to try to do a tax burn mechanism. So a 1.2% two-way tax burn rate will be charged for pGALA spot trading. So as you trade, you're going to get charged 1.2%. I guess two ways means buying and selling. And whatever that value is, it's going to be used to buy back pGALA and burn it. So it's going to be a deflationary mechanism. But there's not that much trading going on Huobi, because who the heck would buy it now at such inflated value, 10 times the actual value? It must just be people who don't know what's going on. And then the other, the other sort of mechanism by which they're going to try to compensate people is repurchase and burn. You can see none of this is coming out of their pockets. It's coming out of pockets of people who essentially got shafted by this thing. But they got shafted so much that there's no way this is going to compensate them for this. So this is going to be the BSC GALA tokens that were illegally minted on Binance Chain and deposited to Huobi are regarded as unjustified enrichment and will be used to repurchase and burn GALA. Now, whatever this means, I'm not particularly sure how much money we're talking about. There are no numbers here, as you can see. We really need to have the numbers to be able to calculate what's going on here. And then the trading fees generated from GALA-related trades. So this is the original GALA, traded between midnight and 2400 hours UTC +8, so they're in China somewhere, on November 4th. So that's already 2 days ago. That was the kind of the evening, and then the day after the incident. Will all be used to repurchase and burn GALA. So whatever money they made because they left the trading open and caused incredible harm to people, they're going to use those fees to then repurchase and burn. I think both of these are going to be minuscule amounts of money. And once the second snapshot is taken, let's look at the recovery plan here. So after S2, which is going to be tomorrow at 8 a.m., the rest of the tokens that are going to be traded are going to become completely 100% worthless. Okay, so anybody buying, speculating right now are going to get severely burned. Okay, I don't know how long Huobi is going to keep pGALA trading on their exchanges, but once people realize it's a completely worthless token, I assume it's going to go down to zero and everybody's going to lose all their money. So because you can withdraw it, so it might equalize to value to whatever's on PancakeSwap right now, which is like a third or a fourth of no wait, even less than that. So it's because you can withdraw it, you will be able to sell to PancakeSwap, but I don't know who's going to want to buy it on Huobi. Anyway, it's a big freaking mess. I assume this is going to trend down towards zero anyway, because it's going to become completely worthless, as they say here. So as part of the compensation situation, they're going to, after the snapshot too, so this is important part. So any on-chain transfer of pGALA happening on Binance chain after the second snapshot will not be taken into account, and thus will be considered void in the scope of the recovery plan. So after tomorrow, 8 a.m. UTC, all the rest of the tokens, any trading, anything that happens after that is going to result in completely worthless tokens. So if you're going to be buying them after that, you're not going to be eligible for the compensation plan, and whatever compensation Huobi is doing is going to be worth very little. And so everybody buying these tokens now is losing money, and losing a lot of money. So you should just run away from this as fast as you possibly can. Sell if you can. You can deposit to Huobi. Just sell on Pancake or PooCoin and get the heck out of here. Get whatever money you can get, because this thing is going to trend to zero as soon as people realize what's actually going on. Okay, so I think this is it. I hope if I missed anything, check the comments below. I'm going to put it in the comments below. Check the Twitter. I'm going to put it in Twitter as well. And yeah, if you find this useful, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you drop a like so more people see this. And because this is really important, but people don't realize what's actually going on. So the search volume for this has dropped dramatically. So my second video got only 1,000 views compared to 4,000 views. And my third video only got like a couple of, not even like maybe 100, 200 views. So obviously the interest is dropping now, but all these people trading now are losing money. So it's important this message gets out. So guys, please share, please like, and if you want, you can subscribe as well. All right, cheers for now.